Welcome into ritual. Right now and right here, reality has its own happening. As usual, with only one detail, you are able to perceive it at the point where it's created, because you are creator of your reality. Be very welcomed in a ritual in which everything was magic, everything was knowledge, and everything was power will rise within you if love already arose within you. Power and love are mutual. If you have as much power as you have love, it's sure and certain that you will be using this in the highest honor for both of those features. But if your power seems stronger for you than your love, then don't try to gain it more, because you don't understand it nor feel. Before you will enter the ritual, clean your mind, clean your heart, clean your body. Drink water, and as water consists of light and of water to contain this light, right now you know your own construction, because we, same for you and same for me, are just water actively and consciously deciding what is the thing we're gonna flow about, what is the virtue, value or issue we're gonna spend our time on. If our seconds in here gonna multiply beauty, inspiration, creativity and freedom, are we choosing to spend time with our heads, with our beliefs and with our senses in the kingdoms of pain and sorrow? As the water, the only one conscious to that point that as alive we consist of God and we know it. We are choice, and each one breath you take, each one breath I take, you and me have the new beginning, new chance, new opportunity to go the way we feel in our hearts. How about you will get in tune with melody of own heart and start the journey right now. My purpose in giving life to this ritual and making it active in a space of virtual reality I made myself master of ceremony to efficiently reconnect every soul brave enough to ask about this with divine, celestial, and absolutely natural, immortal light we all consist of. This light is present since the beginning of time, since before you became you, since became I, became myself, and anyone became known under any name, is the first and the last sound in your purpose of the soul as well, as a reason, as a purpose, as above, as below. In this ritual, you will be able to perceive, to understand, to feel, and to transform any value from your life which you will invite into the ritual on your own, and any value already present in a spell. And as I'm witness for your miracle, you are witness for mine. Magic moments. Power of love, power of love, power of love. Every energy raised and created in this ritual will wake up courage and light in every soul ready to shine, in everyone who has heard even one single drop of my voice or have seen at least one single ray of light. Whenever and as me, as you, as I'm the water and mutual, in the name of every drop of water within me, I'm sending my voice and a message in it to each one drop of water within you. Rise, shine with highest potential you do have. Open to perceive the miracle in its happening. And in the name of everything what's sun within me, and in the name of everything what's moon within me, I summon every atom of stardust to be here and now, from every place and every time of my entire existence, to wake up oldest of my powers and newest of my powers, and everything was constant power within me, and to wake up, empower, and leads to rule everything was bravest alive and alivest alive within us. And I'm asking for your help, Raphael the Archangel, you who are flowing coo us, toward us with every river on earth. Be here and bless us with emerald waterfall of light, and clean everyone, and take sickness from each one of our cells, to make us healthy and to make them bright again with your shine of health. Let us shine as we here on earth to shine, as we reflection of God's free will and His divine free will of our Creator for us to blossom in here and to take care of the kingdom of earth as we love it as our own home. Throughout every drop of water, since now till ever, and I summon you, Uriel the Archangel, whose power is flaming toward us with every candle light and every desired change. Remind us about fire of passion, spark of inspiration, divine motivation alive in every human being, and let us left in a fire everything what bound us and was made us slaves. And let the fire undress you from all of your hesitations and doubts. And as you see the flame, stay in it and feel what this flame is taking away from you. And Uriel the Archangel, as an altar of God, might transform your reality higher than you ever been perceiving yourself able to reach. And as you know already the drop and sounds and how they flow together, listen to sounds and sparks. And feel how they joyfully flying from earth into the cosmos as far as they can, just to spark hope and to remind stars that you are below them, but your prayers are higher than their light would ever be. And I evoke you, Michael the Archangel, who is protecting earth and taking care of humanity by every tone of blue, by every shine of growing life, by every power represented by minerals and gemstones. You are our teacher of defense and protection. Now teach us victory. Lead us through waking up every atom of deepest truth we are able to feel, and help us to find the courage and strength to make the world free. And to be free in this world. And as you heard many languages of earth, spoken by humans, right now hear language of earth, spoken by sound, just by pure sound, and feel what's most important is happening for you as an information in the kingdom of earth element. And I evoke you, Gabriel the Archangel, crystal guardian of the air elements. You are keeping our attacks, visions, words and dreams under your wings, and you surround us with gratefulness and innocence with every sound of wind. Protect every single word we spoke, and wake up hope in everyone who is dreaming about freedom. And let's flow throughout them together, magic and music throughout time and space, straight into victory of the light. So it's my will. What's your will? Let it be. And feel how sounds and words are flowing within you. The time is always now. The space is everywhere here. So here and now the time for your move. Be present in your intents. Right now it's time for you and for me to be present and conscious in what we calling to our realities by this very doing. Touch your heart chakra. Feel how pulse from your hand is joining rhythm of your chest. And then let yourself realize how much magic, how much wisdom, how much light, and how much love you consist of, ready to be free in this world and absolutely ready to be blessing for everyone who's gonna meet you, including your very own self. Take a breath and feel as each one boundary present here even minutes ago is no longer even metaphor. It's just dissolved in light. Because sky above you is opening right now. And as you breathe, you receive the oxygen not only from trees and flowers, from herb, everyone you love, everyone you know and you don't, from places taken with the wind. You receive also message from cosmos, and it's pretty present in each one breath you take. So be ready to take a breath and spend the time in a kingdom of your thinking. In a kingdom of your own inner dialogue. In a kingdom of words, of sounds, of communication. What do you want? What's your deepest intention? What exactly you gonna ask universe for in this very moment when you are sure it's listening to you? Make it. It's a ritual. Let it be. And same time, in the same place, in ever you are, in ever I am, in ever we are, I'm asking every energy born in this decision to be agreed with highest source and compatible with free will of the soul. So it's done. And every river on earth flows about it. Every drop of water you drink knows that. Every stream of rain remembers it. Every lake and pond is proud of it till the edges of molecules of what's happening right now. Spend your time in consciousness about possibility you just enter. and every flame on every candle which is burning right now, which was lit in the past and which is gonna be on fire in the future, consists in his light a little spark of happiness because of that, what you are a witness of. And feel why exactly your joy is growing, what exactly in this world is making you shine from the inside. What is the thing which is always giving you a rising of your own internal sun? What in this world is able to bring smile on your face every time you reconnect with this? Do this now. The sun and the moon meet each other in crowns and the roots tree of life, showing respect to each other and flowing from the heart of earth into the heart of cosmos, throughout your very own heart. And this is water, and this is life, and we exist about highest poetry of cosmos, deepest rhythm of earth, throughout and together in your heartbeat. Running right into the sun in the rhythm of herbal juices, whispers about these true girly birds, gossips about with talking willows, and sighs with autumnal memories of the maple, and blossom right there, within you, in your very own heart. Touch your heart. And as two wings of one angel, your heart gonna open. And you will know that you never left its kingdom. You just weren't conscious that you're absolutely present there. And the wind is running through the world as inhale and exhale of earth and cosmos. And in this breath he's taken with every word, every sight, every thought and every pray to join this journey. Breath with it and let it go straight into the earth. If this early breathing is making you free from grief and sorrow, or high above the clouds, if your air might make free the one who's gonna be fulfilled with that while simple miracle of breathing, even on the other side of the world. Breath responsible. If what you consist of is heavy, your exhale gonna be immediately taken by earth to be clean from weight of heaviness, for you to be free in this world, and for this world to have a chance experience you in your best possibility. All this wisdom is coming because human hearts are ready, and with the old knowledge, the consciousness of first reason, known as universal love, and access to force which is dreaming inside every one of us, but not everyone decided to wake it up. It's personal power. If you know the power of your own I, if you know the power which you bring in when you say the word mine, if you are able to perceive how it's very important to feel own name with own voice, then you are ready to manifest true knowledge. If you are patient enough to gain it, humble enough to train yourself to be able to maintain it, and noble enough for your own soul to let you use unlimited tools of God in absolute trust in your choices. The ritual is born, and every atom of own power rises from the past to become a future, cause free will is taken in between own wings to make it alive in the future days and bless it with pure divine light. And that reminds us about natural dignity and call you to open your eyes, if you are ready to see the truth and to help others to find it inside of heart. And I call you, Michael the Archangel, Celestial Master of Protection and Defense, to protect every light warrior, every indigo child, and every soul brave enough to exist in these very times. Surround us with protective energy, with every piece of blue sky, every flake of cornflower, and every gradient of azure color which is going to be around us. And with all what you are guide us, not to survival, but straight into the highest peaks of victory. And I call upon this altar wisdom of amethyst, mystery of labradorite, golden sun of every smiling day of holidays, and silver moon of any listening winter night, and even deepest silence of black tourmaline, and every power called from the deepest secrets of the sea and oldest mysteries of Sumerian caves to support us most amazing way they can. And remind yourself, how many minerals and gemstones have you seen in your entire life? Because they also seen you. And as they growing millions and thousand years, we as humans are just like little moments shaped in time for them. Like metaphors or snowflakes, we just appear to combine our powers for a moment of our mortal life in here with unlimited power of earth, given us with different names in different shapes with minerals and gemstones. So connect with everyone you've been touching. Remind your favorites. And bring it all altar. Each one you're gonna evoke in your mind will appear as energy, as frequency, as possibility, as a chance. And I summon supportive energy from every place of power in which this magic already has own roots, and I connect all altars which ever had anything in common with me and with the magic I provide to this world. And I summon every time in which every watch was telling it's now, but same time hints were climbing into the future. And every time in which magic was happening because of me, because of you, because of us. Let be present in here, as we all consist of. And I summon talismans and symbols from entire universe, each one ready to help us and support in this exact doing. And reconnect with all symbols. Which signs are protecting you? Which one is your favorite? Your presence in ritual is like presence of ambassador of your world. If anything is helping you, is helping me, is helping us, and is helping the world right now. So feel what exactly you're giving. And as talisman, as symbols. So I summon all symbols used by light from the first vibration till the end of time to flow in between all those who knows and all believers to unite heaven and earth in everyone, to make soul living with own truth, and name of the truth is free will. And feel what's the deepest free will in your heart. And I summon you, spirit animals, spirit animals, spirit animals, from most distant spaces and most ancient times. I call upon you. And feel what kind of animals are always with you. Which one is your guide for now, for this experience? What exactly you can learn as a human from this very animal? And if you see the hint or key, then you follow. Ask your questions. Be ready for answers, which are for you and for you only. You can work with spirit animal as your support in every mission you have in this earth. You can learn special abilities from animals who can fly, and then your point of view can fly along with them, with animals who can dive, and then you can be intense in diving for reasons, clues, hints and keys. Your animal might be absolutely genius in hiding, or absolutely blatantly ruling over entire land. Feel what kind of spirit animal is your guide for this experience and for this chapter of life. Where power is growing, support for it is growing to escalate in every molecule of every plant, full of own wisdom and beauty. So I summon power in every plant, filled with natural wisdom, enchanted within, at the beginning of time, and flowing with vital inspiration through now to ever. And see around you, as you look around yourself, which plants encircled you, which plants summoned from entire universe, flowers with trees, hearts with bushes, moss and your favorite leaves are surrounding you with the green circle of a vital, living protection and pure healing support from God. Emerald water present in each one of them. Observe and connect with the information which plants are your special friends in these happenings, in this life. And I invite in here and now all God's power in nature to flow with its shiniest through consciousness of everyone who's in the ritual with us, to lead sparkles of happiness in every eyes, looking with hope into the future, to shine with inspiration in every heart, and to wake up spring in every life, which understands that happiness is a choice. For most of us, the hardest one, but still a choice. Till you breathe in, you have a choice. Even if everyone is trying to convince you that you don't have a choice, you still have a choice not to believe in it. So with each one breath, grow certainty in your hope, and that means faith. and with your inner sight, move into kingdom of shines, most beautiful shines you've seen in this incarnation. Sunrises, sunsets, shines on water, beautiful, silver down on morning flowers and grass, natural shine of divine patterns in each one fruit, magnificent shine of stars and glittering shimmers of joy on the surface of ocean. Feel how many shines you collected and how many shines you're collecting by your everyday life. What's most shiny in your reality right now? Do your eyes like it? Do you like it? Spend the time in shines of life, in shines of relationships, in shines of genius. Spend the time in those shines which are making you absolutely shiny inside. And if there is a sincere hope in the victory of the life within you, and you hope for this world to learn how to be free, every one of words you have spoken, the thoughts you have been thinking, steps you made, and true emotions will get back to you multiplied by this very ritual, and its shine and power you will see in ever own eyes. And since now you won't ever forget what is your soul existing about, what's your reason, what's your light. If you accept the blessing, add to this altar something from you. A wish for the universe, a wish for you, a wish which will help to wake up power of love, power of love, power of love. And feel what appears in here, in your heart, in this very moment. But if your words and acts will be a poison for this ritual, and dark energy will be released against us to destroy all realist magic, we won't be able to reach by that stream of hate. But they're gonna flow back to you for you to be sure that everything you plant you will harvest later, multiplied by its effect. So ask for purification and listen to the spell. And everything what's evil will soak in the earth for us to be free from it, for her to convert. She will gently transform all bad into good, for you to soul purposefully understood. And everything what's evil will soak in the earth, for us to be free from it, for her to convert. She will gently transform all bad into good, for you to soul purposefully understood. And everything what's evil will soak in the earth, for us to be free from it, for her to convert. She will gently transform all bad into good, for you to soul purposefully understood. The earth will take away your sorrow and transform it into atom of experience, to replenish environment with the wise flowers and strong trees, blossoming how to help you experience the good. So be sure that you listen and feel yourself as you grow in roots as you a tree, and your crown is open as you're reaching the sky with your flowers, and then showing your fruits to the highest God, for them to have as much sun, as much cosmos, and as much moon as you need to feel, to be fulfilled in this life as a tree and as a human. Feel how negative and heavy energy is flowing lower and lower every breath you take, and you're feeling yourself with most light, bright, vibrant, beautiful and smiling energy. As you breathe, your inhale is inviting joy and goodness from all over the world to your lungs, to your body, to you and your own life. Let yourself breathe about. Feel what kind of tree are you, and let the water within you flow till it's gonna be absolutely clear. You are a piece of art, fractally happening miracle, filled with innocence and desires. Till these very moments, you are reading this, you experience this, you're processing this. You might have been killed thousands of times by bacteria, by allergy, by accident, even by losing breath while sleeping, and each one name is excluded from now on. You might have been killed by bad food or deep loneliness. You missed the death so many times, but now you're listening to this little immortal piece of God's light. Congratulations! If you have an inner strength and wish to live in a better world, start creating it at this very second. share your happiness and light. Become an inspirator. I wish you luck. And your task is to send energy from this very point of happening to first person you see. What kind of energy is this? If you've seen your closest person or complete stranger, feel in your heart what to send and how to send. If you will close your hands together with intent to accumulate energy, light gonna crystallize the shape in between your hands. And you feel this using your fingers and palms with the warmth, which is feeling and emotion you have to this very person, but also energy and power for this spell, blessing or wish to move in the world and to find the person is addressed to. And light, which is conscious decision, intellectual information, and the way you will choose to do this. And I'm bringing to that very altar every sunrise and sunset I've ever experienced in this life and in every life before that. Every single one connected with enchantment and gratitude. Everyone which evoke power and efficiency. Everyone which gained by every sense is staying within me forever to feel with warmth and to materialize every idea. Give yourself presence in the beauty of sun. What appears in you when you ask for this? Maybe you had your favorite sunrise or sunset. Maybe time while day when sun is especially bright. And I'm bringing to that very altar every moonrise and moonset I've ever seen in this life and in every life before that. Every single one connected with enchantment and gratitude. Everyone which evoked power and efficiency. Everyone which gained by every sense is stay within me forever, to be silent about every secret and to hide before evil eyes every diamond idea. And right now connect with lunar, secretive and feminine energy of moon.